Hello everyone, it's Farmer6710 and today we're doing quite a highly requested video. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be showing you how I make my sheds, and you can follow along with me if you want for this design of the shed. And yeah, it'll be probably a long video, but yeah, I'll try and make it short and I'll try and make it not long-winded. And before you get into it, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the like button for more videos similar to this. So we'll get into it now, and we'll show you what the design of the shed is going to be. So the shed I'm building is going to be for Daniel, cousin's small farm. I currently have a lot of my sheds built and I don't really need to build one at this moment. So the design is going to be, this is going to be the yard, and it's going to be suited for this yard. So he already has two sheds. Yeah, I mean, he has the cattle shed there and the silage pit there, where you reverse back into here. And this shed is going to be more hay shed and machinery shed. So you come in here, you're able to drive in here for the hay shed, if that makes sense. This here is closed off, but you're able to drive in that way for machinery. So this is more aimed for like hay and straw, and then it's more like aimed for machinery. So that's what the idea was anyway. It's not really a common type of shed, like a Dutch barn, or has a Dutch barn roof, but not really like a 3 bay or something like that. It's a bit of a different type of shed. I'm going to hopefully have two of these supports. The shed is going to be 19 by 30, which he said don't be any bigger than that dimensions. And I'm going to do the base of it on this sheet of MDF, which I've been always doing my sheds on. Makes the shed quite strong, and I think beforehand I used like this very light stuff, and it just made the structure of the shed very poor. So that's what I use. I'm going to cut down to a 19 by 30 and get back to this. So I currently have it marked out here. I use this metal ruler. It'd be better if you had a tri-square, but I don't have one. I've always used the metal ruler. And yeah, I'm going to cut this out now with the saw, and I'll get back to this. So I'm going to be probably putting a wall through there, 15 centimeters in. So yeah, I'll get back to this when I have it cut out.
Sorry?
Okay, so have the piece cut out for the shed, and so the way I'd have it designed, I have two divisions, as you know. So I'm going to probably put a wall 15 centimeters into the length, and this will be your hay. This will be your hay side, and then this will be your machinery side. So it is quite small, but that's what that's the dimensions Daniel gave me. So I'm just going to work by that. It'll still work all the same. So yeah, and this is the stuff I'm going to be using for the wall. Some plywood, probably 18mm plywood, and it's not new stuff, but just a bit of stuff I had lying around. I usually use what's it called, chipboards. Had some bit of chipboard lying around, but that's all used up. So I'll just make use of this plywood. Should do the same job. And I usually find 6 centimeters is a good height for walls. 5.5, 6 centimeters, that's usually a good height for walls. So that's what I'm going to cut out and just mark out the walls for the. So okay, so after cutting this plywood out, very hard stuff to cut through compared to the chipboard, and a change of plan. You know the way I was saying that I'm going to be having this wall here? Well, I'm not sure if I should still have it, because the base of it is small enough, and if I put this this wall here and then that wall there, it look kind of squished in here. So I'm kind of thinking if you're able to access it from this side and that side, I should have it as that. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to put a 30 centimeter wall along there, and then I'm going to put a 15 or whatever dimension it is, and then there'll be another wall going here. So now that's the plan, change of plan. So I'm going to cut this big piece to length and should have enough width wall in that piece there. So there's the piece I've got to cut in there. I'll get back to you when I have. Okay, so I have all the pieces and the walls cut out. Yeah, as you can see here, I have the two compartments both cut out, and yeah, this back wall should fit nice and snug there, and I'm going to be gluing them all down with the hot glue gun. And what I'm going to do here is just going to get just a beam, put that up, and then your Dutch barn roof will be at the top. So I think before I start putting the structure on, I'm going to paint it, glue these together, then paint it. So that's the plan. I'll get back to you when I have the glue gun fired up, and yeah, I'll show you how I stick them in. Right, so got the glue gun out, just warming up here. I also want to say, if you're doing this, or like if you're using glue guns or saws like what I've been doing, just be careful with them, as I know there's like a younger audience that are watching the channel, so that might be not experienced with them. So just be careful if you're using, or get someone that's experienced to use them for you. So I just want to say that because they're dangerous and you can get burnt by the glue gun, or you can get cut by the saw. Like I get good few cuts with the saw. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, there's glue starting to come out of the gun, which indicates that it's well warmed up. I have these small little glue sticks, little Mickey Mouse glue sticks, like small tiny ones, Stanley glue sticks. I had big long ones from Aldi, but they were the right job because I get a good bit using it without changing one. But I'm using the Stanley ones at the moment. So I'm going to start gluing down this one here at the moment. Should be warmed up yet. Let me see if you can see. So I'm going to put a big long strip there. And you have to be careful with the glue gun, as it dries quite up quickly. Within 10 seconds this could be all rock hard. So you have to quick put it down, you can't be messing around. So that should stick real nice, as it's wood to wood and it's to MDF, and that should be real strong now. So I'm gonna get on with the other walls. Just want to pick the side which joins correctly. I think it's like that. Right. And we'll also do the side up here and do here. Make sure it's flush with the side of the base as well, so it looks nice. So that's one side up. Then the last side, I marked a line to make it halfway, so that's where I'm going to be putting this. I'm trying to move it there because it's a small bit off, but I can't even move it now because it's already rock hard. So yeah, it's a small bit off, but it's not that noticeable. Yeah, it's not really that much off. But anyway, we have this all the base done. I think what I'm going to do is now I'm going to mix a bit of grey paint it up, and then I can start gluing the structure of it. It's because if I have the structure up first, it'll be harder to get around the corners of the base and stuff like that, which I found. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix some grey paint, black and white. Okay, so I have all the base painted now. Usually these two paints are not that good, but they do the job. As you can see, they do a nice colour. I think they're children's paints. I got them in a £1 store, Euro store. Yeah, I'm ready now to put on the structure now. So I'll be getting the sticks, which I use as a structure, and I'll show you how I put on a Dutch type of roof, a curved roof, as it's a bit different compared to like a different like a apex type roof, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I'll get doing now. I'm gonna get the sticks and then I'll come back to it. So this is the stick that I'm going to be using for the structure. You probably see it in a few of my sheds. You can see like the beams and stuff. Well, this is what it is. I'd say you can get. I got in Woodies. I think you can get them. They're like $2.50 now for like 6 meters, 6 meters long. This one isn't 6 meters, as I've already used a bit off it, but yeah, I'm not sure what it's actually used for, but all I know is that it's good for building sheds and structure the sheds like that. So basically what I'm going to do now is measure what size my structure and the sides are going to be, and then I can do the roof and stuff like that. So I can calculate it then. So I'll get back to you when I have a few of these cut out. Right, so here, as you can see, I have a good bit of structure done. I'm just going to put in the last piece. I've after cutting them all out, I have to measure the size so it all fit in well. And yeah, then after I have this in, it should be ready for the circular roof, and then the galvanise on the sides. So yeah, there's a trick to doing the Dutch type roof, the Dutch barn roof. You can't really use these as, if you can't really bend these to a circular shape. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you how I glue in the last piece. Basically get my glue gun, and then I do the other side, so it'll be kind of quick, as it can like drop off and go hard. So like that, it's already stuck. So the disadvantage of the glue gun is that it kind of leaves these type of strings. Not sure if you can see them on camera. They're kind of really small strings, and you kind of see it there. Small strings or leaves, makes it kind of messy. But other than that, it's a great job, and I'm going to show you now how I do the circular roof. Right, so I'm back again, and I've done one semicircle for the roof. I'm going to need to do another 2 more. So how I do them is, I got a big cardboard here, cut it out with the knife, the pen knife, whatever knife, and I cut like a little semicircle over just to kind of give it that look that it's like a beam. I know some people, they 3D print them out, but I don't have a 3D printer, so these work grand for me. I've done them in the last shed, the big shed with the curved roof, and the cattle shed on the side. That one, I'm going to do another 3 more of these. Be careful when using a knife as well, to younger people that are watching this video. So yeah, and then after I have the beams on, I will I'm gonna get ready to get the corrugated on, which is kind of last thing you do, and then before painting. So yeah, we're we're getting there anyway, so I'll do a few more of these semicircles brackets and then I'll get back to you. Hello everyone, so back again, and I have, as you can see here, have the brackets on for the 3 brackets, and it's ready for the circular roof. So it's a bit big, but I'll have to trim it off a bit, But as you can see, the way you have to do it is you kind of like have to put like a line in it, crack it, then bend it over like that, then do it again over like that, then kind of gives it the shape. So I'll have to trim a bit off each side. So it's getting there. Then I'll have to have the roof on. I can start putting on the corrugate along the sides, there, and then all at the back. And then it should be ready for paint, and then it should be done. So it's I'd say a few people thought it looks harder than what it is. It's easier than what it actually is. So it's not that hard. A few people are saying I should sell a few sheds, make them and sell them, but I have thought about that, but I'm not sure if I'd be bothered with like the online stuff, posting them online, but it's something to think about anyway, and I'll keep it in mind. So I said I'd make a tutorial how I make them, so you can take the idea and make them yourself if you want. And yeah, I'll get on with this roof anyway, and I'll get back to you when I have it all on. I forgot to say this actually. You may be wondering where I get this corrugated cardboard. Well, I get this from cardboard, and all you have to do, you have to peel off the sides. It's a very horrible job. Sometimes it comes off well, sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes I have to peel it off, and then you get that underneath from like this thick cardboard. You get it from like packaging and stuff. So I forgot to say that. I should have said that at the start of the video. A few people might be wondering. So yeah, I'm going to get another bit of cardboard now, and I'll come back when I have the sides done. So I have the roof on now, and I also have just said I put on this the side shed semicircle. Could trim a little bit there, but anyways, you have this roof on. Looks quite good. I need to do the other semicircle on the other side here, and then all I have to do then is do the sides, then do the trimming along the sides there, and then yeah, and that's that back there, and then she's ready for paint. So yeah, we're getting there anyway, and I think I'll do a bit. I've been doing jump cuts recently, so I might just do a bit of me cutting it out and then gluing it on. So I have a little trimming here. I just put that on there, just to give it that bit of a look on it as well. But they're in real life. I see them. Stop the rain from getting in. So yeah, that fits pretty good. Can't really see that well, sorry about that. This is going pretty well now. I think a red type of colour will look nice on the shed, and red colour look nice on the shed. give it that older look. Daniel was saying he wanted kind of like a vintage type of, because he has some vintage machinery he's after buying, so that's the style of farm he's going for, I think. And I'll do this part here. I want to say as well, hope everyone's keeping well that's watching the channel. And and these okay, so have all the corrugated galvanized sheeting on, and it looks quite well, I must say. I also got that centre bit done as well with galvanized. Yeah, there's not much else I must say. Like, it's ready for paint. That's it. And I'll do a video. I'll do a time lapse of when of me painting it. Shouldn't take that long. But it's gonna be red as I was saying. And yeah, well, yeah, I'll play the time lapse now of me painting it. So I have the shed now complete, as you might have seen the time lapse there. I was painting it, but my phone ran out of battery there, so you didn't get to see everything. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the shed. It turned out it came out the same way as what I designed it to be. Exactly what I was looking for. It's a bit of a simple shed. Well, this here, two simple sheds there, but these two here, they're kind of more complicated with the roofing and stuff. But yeah, next time you see the shed will be in Daniel's, which I'm going to bring it up to him, to his model farm now. So here's the shed now in Daniel's farm, model farm, currently in progress. we have the road all down. I've recorded a few bits, but it's not enough to make a whole video. But there's the shed anyway. There's a few mistakes I done. I did a bit of a stain there and other bits, but yeah, it would look quite nice with a few bales in there and a few machinery. And maybe Daniel said he might do a bit of weathering to it, so it'll definitely add to the whole detail of the shed. So I'm quite happy with it, and I hope my viewers watching this video learned a bit from it, or answered a few of your questions, as it was a very highly requested video. So yeah, not much else to say. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you have a good day. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this. Bye for now.